Good morning, everybody. Game Time Brian, otherwise known as the Mailman. I am real late today. I am literally 7 minutes late. I don't care. My body did not want to work. What could I do? No coffee today, people. No coffee today. Today is day one of my Healthification 2024. So I won't be eating at all today. I'll be doing a fast. I stuffed my face after the live stream last night, so I'll eat. Next time I'll eat something will be tomorrow morning. So I do this every year. I should do it more, but I just can't. I like to eat I like things too much. So yeah, I need to lose some weight. So no better day than the day after the Super Bowl. And like I said last night, the end of the season, basically it's the 2023 season, let's face it, right? But it's the end of the season. And today's the beginning of the new season. That's just how we turn the page. On to the next. This was a national championship in college football. Nick Saban would always say on the day after the championship game in Alabama, he was on a plane going to a recruit's home to try and lure them to Alabama. Literally the next morning after the national championship. That's how competitive it is. And of course, we're the only team in the league who does not have a defensive coordinator in the building, looking at his roster, letting the team know, getting a game plan of what they want to do. So, frustrating, but again, this is what we get nowadays. Jerry, Steven, Charlotte, Steven Jr., look at the two teams last night. Those are two winning organizations. That's just what it is. That's what you got to do, these days. You got to either go out and get yourself a Patrick Mahomes, or you got to surround yourself with a crap ton of talent. That's the answer, people. Hopefully we can draft well. Don't get involved in bad contracts, even though you do get involved in a lot of bad contracts. So today is day one for me of next year. So YouTube-wise, there's no games to stream on TV. There's a lot that we're going to be talking about. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for everybody who was in the stream. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you, Brad. I appreciate it, buddy. But digging into last night's game, I know when the numbers come out, it'll probably be the most watched Super Bowl in a long, long time because of the Taylor Swift factor. The overtime. It was a hell of a game. It really was. It was a defensive battle. Not a lot of penalties, even though there was one penalty I didn't really care for, but I think the rule is you can just grab the jersey now and it would be a horse collar. To all my bang bang 49er fans, bang bang baby, bang bang, what happened? We had this one guy and he, hey listen man, you're always welcome on the channel. I think I'm pretty cool, but you would only pop up when they were winning. Come on man, you can't do that. You're like the Hamid of 49er fans. Hamid, the Eagle fan, is nowhere to be found all game until you win. If you lose, I got stuck at work. Sorry, I hadn't been feeling good. I got COVID for the 9th time, Hamid. I'm playing, but you know what I mean. Andy Reid said he won't question Kyle Shanahan in regards to the overtime toss. But what a blunder that is. That's a blunder. So anybody wants to sit here and say how awesome of a coach that Kyle Shanahan is, what were you thinking? Well, I don't understand. You either take the ball or defer. You get the ball again. You want to defer because if you get the ball and score, you don't win. And if you defer, you know exactly what you need. If the other team goes right down the field and gets a touchdown, well, you know you need to go for it on 4th down. Your play calling changes. Everything changes. You have 4 downs. It makes it harder on the defense. You get 4 downs to get a first down. That's what it is. Why would you go? So you settle for the field goal thinking what? Your defense was going to stop them? It's Patrick Mahomes. What did I tell you before the game? If you leave too much time on the clock, he only needed a field goal, people. He only needed a field goal. And I was getting worried with the clock because how the clock was, and then after the game, the Chiefs were on it. The Chiefs had practiced that all year, that the clock keeps going. You get that final drive. Mark Holmes asked the question. I didn't have the answer. So, yeah, there was only like a few seconds left. If it would have went down to 0, it would have been a bunch of untimed downs. The only thing that would have been a clock for would have been the play clock. That would have been it. So, very, 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 very huge mistake that Kyle Shanahan did. You always defer with these new rules because then you know what you need. Poor Dre Greenlaw. Greenlaw. I swear it's energy. I swear that Achilles injury is energy. It's energy that you're standing on a sideline and you're so excited and then you burst. It's almost like you got to heat up your tissue. I know it sounds weird, but you see it far too often. Sometimes it's physical, but that one was just, man, poor Dre Greenlaw. A torn Achilles. He will be out all of next year, most likely. The Aaron Rodgers thing, we'll see when Aaron Rodgers really would have been able to play. He may come back at some point during the season, but you're normally not the same guy. So it feels bad for Dre Greenlaw. I think he was going to be some sort of free agent, whether it's restricted or free. That's a tough one. Kadarius Toney, that's who I wanted to talk about. How do you feel today, my man? Horrible teammate. They won without you. How do you feel? You get a Super Bowl ring. You do. You had a huge impact last year, Kadarius. But clearly you're too worried about your future contract than helping your team. And I get it. But, again, take note from a guy like Isaiah Pacheco. Doesn't get a lot of stats. But, man, he runs hard. He could be bitching and moaning on the sideline saying, how come I'm not getting the ball more? I want to be the guy. He's not. He's just running his ass off when he can. And, hey, give it up. Give it up to the number 1 tight end in the league, maybe of all time, Travis Kelce. George Kittle, you're not even close to Travis Kelce, all right? Your mouth is going to stop that from ever making you close, in my book, to Travis Kelce. Hey, George Kittle, where were you last night? You kept running to the locker room, having to, with the squirts. Hey, you remember when you wore that shirt that said F Dallas after you won the game? Low-class move for a low-class guy. So, George Kittle, bang, bang! Bang, bang, baby. You get what you deserve, George Kittle. So, another L. There you go, another L. Way to go, Travis Kelce. I'm proud of you, my man. Now go get some. Tay-Tay's going to take care of you tonight. Tay-Tay going to take care of Travis. So, yes, I will be doing my 2 o'clock live stream. I'm always going to do it. So, 2 o'clock Eastern, I'll do my lunchtime chat where I spend time. Any of the new subs that I got yesterday. It's just me at work answering their questions. So if you guys bring some stuff, I'll give you my opinion on it. That's how it works. If not, I'll talk about stuff that I want to talk about. So hopefully we find out about Mike Zimmer today. I can't imagine it dragging on much longer. I mean, what do you have to talk about? Don't you gotta have your guys get together? Legal tampering starts very soon. You got the combine coming up in a couple weeks. I mean, what are we doing here? Yeah, I would imagine you would want your defensive people involved. Sure as hell don't want just your minds involved based on last year's draft. Last year's draft was horrendous. So I don't know the dynamic of that, but we really need to know, and now we need to start digging into the Cowboys free agents. Who do we really want to keep? There was only like 3 or 4 people I want to bring back anyway. Everybody's like, oh, you got all these free agents. There's only a handful of guys that I'll bring back. But the more important thing is we need to restructure deals or re-sign people. I think CD and Dak are 1-2, as Micah said. Micah said he's going to allow that to happen first before he becomes a nuisance, before he starts yelling and screaming. So we'll see what they get. They'll be able to create some money. Flip the Diggs deal, flip the Zach Martin deal. That's what needs to happen. We need to. The season starts today, the Jones boys. There's no time to go on vacation on the yacht. So, and we're going to be waiting. Us YouTubers, I expect all the fans, whether you're a YouTuber or not, to be ready to go and calling this organization out. And if they're not ready to go hitting a free agency day one, you need to hit free agency. That's what needs to happen. And if it doesn't happen, we're going to let you up. But that's it. I'm here. Made it to work. 49ers. Maybe next year. Bang, bang. Peace.